In this video, we're going to cover probability of independent event. The aims are find the probability of an independent event and task to check your understanding. At the end of this video, I would like to check your understanding, so I prepared a task for you. Comment below your answers or questions about probability of an independent event. You will see this task again at the end of this video. Let's define and identify how to calculate the independent event. The independent events, the outcome of one event does not affect the outcome of the other. If two events are independent, to calculate for its probability, the probability of both events happen is probability of first event multiplied by the probability of the second event. Now let's apply the definition and how to calculate the probability of an independent event. Here, a 6-sided dice is rolled and the spinner is spun. What is the probability? Letter A, the dice shows an odd number. B, the spinner lands on blue. C, the dice shows an odd number and the spinner lands on blue. For letter A, the probability of dice shows an odd number is equal to 3/6. Since there are 3 odd numbers in the dice, which is the 1, 3, and 5, and a total outcome of 6. Now we can still simplify this into 1/2. So our answer for letter A is 1/2. Letter B, the probability spinner lands on blue. This is equal to, for our spinner over here, there are 1, 2, 3 blue. So that would be 3/5, since there are a total of 5 outcomes to the spinner. And our answer for letter B is 3/5. Letter C, the probability of dice shows an odd number and the spinner lands on blue. This is an independent event because whatever happened to the first event will not affect to the second event. In that case, we are going to multiply the given probability of the odd will be 1/2 times the probability of spinner lands on blue, that is 3/5. Now our answer here will be 1 times 3 is 3 over 2 times 5 is 10. So the probability of dice shows an odd number and the spinner lands on blue is 3/10. For our next example, the probability an event A occurs is 0.3. The probability an event B occurs is 0.2. Events A and B are independent. What is the probability that both events A and B occur? Now, since stated here that events A and B are independent, so we're going to multiply their probability. Now, to calculate the probability of A and B occur, will be probability A is equal to 0.3 times the probability of B, that is 0.2. Now 0.3 times 0.2 is equal to 0.06. So the probability of A and B both occur is 0.06. In this problem, in a game you pick a card, replace it, and pick again. Rosie wins if both cards are even. Eva wins if both cards are odd. Dora wins if the cards are different. Is the game fair? To identify if this game is fair, you have to calculate the probability to determine whether their chances of winning of this game are equal. And it's stated here, once you pick a card, you're going to replace it. It means that it will not affect the second event. Now, let's start calculating the probability of Rosie winning this game. That is equal to probability of first card, that is even, times the probability of second card, even, is equal to 1/2 times 1/2, and that is 1/4. So the probability of Rosie wins this game is 1/4. For the probability of Eva wins this game is equal to probability of first card odd times the probability of second card odd is equal to 1/2 times 1/2, and that is 1/4. So the probability of Eva wins this game is 1/4. For the probability of Dora wins this game, the probability should sum up to 1. So we can add 1/4 plus 1/4, and the sum of that needs to be subtracted to 1. So 1 minus the sum of 1/4 plus 1/4 is equal to 1/2. It means that this game is not fair because Dora wins into 1/2, which is 50%. It's now time to check your understanding. Pause the video and comment below your answers or questions about probability of an independent event. And remember, math is more than a procedure. It's a powerful habit of thinking.